Time for another lesson learned video. So last weekend I got a call from a potential customer, and the guy, we talked it all out, we figured it out, price, time, and everything. And the only issue was he couldn't commit to the next morning without making a few phone calls. So he said, "Let me make some calls and I'll give you a call back." So I said, "Sure, no problem, just give me a call back." And of course, nothing happened. Now we all know when someone says they'll call you back that they're probably not going to do it. But as I was thinking that evening, I thought, but this guy seemed like he wanted the service. He seemed that it was cheaper than he was surprised how cheap it was going to be. And so what happened? Well, I can answer that right now. This customer found me through Google Ads, and you have to be careful with Google Ads because Google has to keep track of how many people find you. So they have a certain way of doing this. So what happens is you have your ad on Google, someone clicks to call, and it doesn't call you directly. It calls Google and then redirects to you. So eventually it gets to you. But I've had times where I've been driving and I've been talking with the customer and I say, "Hey, sorry, I'm driving right now, so I can't write this down. So can you just send me this information in a text? You know, the service, the car, the date and time, the price, this yada yada." And then they'll say sure, and they do it, and I never get the text. I wonder what's going on. So that happened to me once, and I thought weird, because I had to call the guy back because I didn't have the address of the appointment. And when I called him back, he said, "Yeah, I texted you," and that's what first gave me the idea of what was happening. And so what happens is, like I already said, these people, they text you, they text the same number that they called, or they'll call back, they'll go to the call history, and when they do that, they're calling Google again, and it doesn't redirect to you this time because it's not on your ad. So don't make this mistake like I've done. When someone says they're going to text you, or if you ask someone to text you or to call you back, be specific. Say, "Call me back at this number, not this one," and explain the situation to them. Say, with Google, they track it, it's their number, blah, 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 and make sure they understand that. Don't make this mistake because you'll lose customers. You're paying for that lead, you're paying for that phone call, and if you're not making anything off of it, you're wasting your money. So that was another lesson learned. I knew it was happening with the texts, but I wasn't sure about the phone calls until this last week. So that's the lesson I've learned. Don't make it.